Your child struggles with chronic neurological challenges like autism, ADHD, sensory processing disorder, maybe it's anxiety, we've seen seizures, OCD, PANS, PANDAS, and so forth, then it's likely that these four things are true for you, mom and dad. Number one, you've exhausted all support from the traditional pediatrician, medical specialists, and in general, the medical system, and really probably finding little to no answers or help finding the root cause. Number two, you've been up late at night, countless times, searching, scrolling through websites, Facebook groups, and Instagram accounts, searching for the root cause. And maybe you're searching for a drug-free solution to help your child. Number three, you've already gone through every diet change, every detox, every probiotic, every supplement, and integrative therapies out there, and yet perhaps your child still is struggling. And it's not just the diagnosis you're looking for help with, it's every single day seems to be a struggle. And if that sounds like you, then it's likely that your child and your whole family are stuck in what we call here at Pinnacle the perfect storm. And this is a sequence of traumatic, toxic, and life-altering events that a child goes through early in life, as far back as pregnancy, as far back as labor and delivery, and sometimes preconception, and even early childhood, that leaves that child's nervous system stuck in this perpetual state of fight or flight overdrive. And that throws them off track, usually developmentally. So no matter what you try, they seem to stay stuck in this struggle each day. Sometimes you might see improvements with the diet changes, the detoxes, and the movement-based therapies like PT, OT, and speech, but nothing seems to really give you lasting results, and nothing seems to get the job done all of the way. So this video is for parents who have tried, or you are trying, and you're tired of Band-Aid solutions, and you're ready to address the root cause of your child's health, chronic health issues. And if you suspect that your child's challenges may be related to their nervous system and their nervous system development, this information is exactly for you. So without further ado, let's go ahead and dive in and learn more about what we're talking about when we refer to the perfect storm, which is a combination of all these factors that can disrupt your nervous system, your child's nervous system, and their nervous system development, and ultimately leads to chronic health issues. And we'll explore the role that really prenatal stress, birth interventions, and environmental toxins, and gut health in creating this storm. So most importantly, you'll learn how neurologically focused chiropractic care can really help restore this balance within your child's nervous system and support their overall health and well-being to be an optimal growing individual. Now, it's estimated that 20% of children in the United States have special health care needs, and over 40% of school-aged kids have a chronic health condition, over 40%. And then research is showing that the rates of conditions like ADHD, autism, they have been steadily increasing, and these alarming trends have left many parents searching for answers and solutions beyond the traditional medical approaches that they've been getting. And if there is one thing that you really get from this video, and from myself and our whole team cannot stress this enough, it is that everything is linked together, from birth and even preconception to the current moment that they are in. And parents don't understand how their child's early childhood health issues like colic or constipation or eczema, maybe ear infections and so forth, are all really linked together. And that kids don't really grow out of these things, but instead they grow into other things like sensory, autism, ADHD, asthma, allergies, etc. And these conditions follow a predictable pattern that we do refer to as the perfect storm here. And while medicine and has different specialists for neurological issues, gut challenges, immune system problems, etc., they are all connected together via one system. And it often starts with high amounts of stress during pregnancy. One of the most single overlooked triggers of conditions like sensory or spectrum disorders in kids is high stress and high intervention medicalized pregnancy. Now, the prenatal period, in this early exposure there, stress shifts from the mom's nervous system into a sustained fight or flight sympathetic response. And all of those stress hormones are then shared with the developing baby's nervous system. And the umbilical cord doesn't just take nutrients and oxygen to the baby, but it also serves as the electrical power cord and connects mom's nervous system to the baby's nervous system, meaning your baby is connected to this fight or flight response that mom is going through. Now, the next most overlooked perfect storm component is birth intervention plus physical trauma. What do I mean by that? Trauma to baby's neck, to their nervous system. When an infant gets stuck in the birth canal, and typically traditional medical professionals, what they use is they'll use interventions like forceps, vacuum extraction, induction, and C-section, and this all ends up putting immense pressure in the baby's head and their upper neck area, which is so delicate, so close to the brainstem. And as they yank and twist, because that's how they have to do it to get out of mama, this process creates significant tension and misalignment and alterations within the neuromuscular function for this brand new baby. And something we often refer to all those things above as subluxation. And when that tension and neurological dysfunction exists, especially in the brainstem area, that upper neck, and other regions of the neurospinal system, it immediately shifts the nervous system into a sustained fight or flight sympathetic response. And then in turn, what happens is it shuts down or suppresses the function of what is called the vagus nerve, which is the biggest and the most proactive parasympathetic nerve in your nervous system. So it's in charge of sleep, rest, really soothing, latching, eating, digestion, respiration, breathing, mucus secretions, immune system function. The list goes on and on. And that all adds up to a stressed, colicky, fussy, sick infant, and then a toddler who gets antibiotics and medications. And once a child's nervous system is overstressed and really out of balance, they immediately begin to struggle with things like those mentioned above. And sometimes they'll even sacrifice developmental milestones because their body is stuck in survival mode. It can't work past that. It wants to survive first and foremost, so it doesn't work on the other higher executive function things. Now, also, their immune system and their digestive system is really challenged during that time, and they start to get sick, and then the pediatrician often prescribes those antibiotics that we talked about, and then other medications that further destroy our gut-brain connection, meaning it does a number on the biome in the gut there. And that will throw the child more off track typically, and eventually it can all cascade into autism, asthma, allergies, ADHD, anxiety, and more. So while each condition gets diagnosed plus gets medicated separately, they all originate from the neurological dysfunction, subluxation, and what is ultimately the big problem, dysautonomia. Now, dysautonomia occurs when the entire autonomic nervous system is off balance, dysregulated, and dysfunctional. And the doctors out there who know about this deep, foundational, true root neurological cause of chronic illness in kids are us here at Pinnacle, neurologically focused pediatric chiropractors. And this is a unique specialty within chiropractic in general, where doctors are trained plus experienced in finding subluxation, finding neurological dysfunction, and ultimately dysautonomia and compromised vagus nerve function. So using an incredible piece of technology we have here, it is called the Insight Scan. Once we have these scans on your kiddo, we can find exactly where their subluxations are and their neurological challenges exist and the tension that's built up in their body. And then we build a fully customized, personalized care plan and set of adjusting protocols to help their nervous system better regulate, better restore, better function, and get back on track to being developmentally optimal. Now, each neurologically focused adjustment is designed to release stuck stress and take them out of that sympathetic fight or flight nervous system and then activate or stimulate the vagus nerve function and the parasympathetic rest and restore side of the autonomic nervous system. And really, ultimately, we don't want one or the other. We want to bring balance back to that whole system and bring better balance to the brain and the body communication. So if your child is struggling with chronic health issues and you feel that this describes your child's story, know that there is hope out there. And by addressing the root causes of nervous system dysfunction, neurologically focused chiropractic care, neurologically focused pediatric chiropractic care can help your child. And we understand better than most the frustration and the heartache that comes with watching your child suffer. And that's why we are dedicated to providing compassionate, cutting-edge care that gets to the heart and the root cause of the matter. And our highly talented team, trained with, each one of us are trained as pediatric chiropractors here at Pinnacle, will work with you to create a personalized care plan that supports your child's unique needs. So don't wait another day to start your child's healing journey. Go ahead and visit our website to learn more about the perfect storm and how we can exactly help you and your kiddo. Go ahead and schedule your initial consultation today. We'll talk about your history, break everything down, and take the first steps towards giving your child the gift of vibrant health. And together we can help navigate the perfect storm and help your child thrive.